hate to be the bearer of doom and gloom, but I want to talk about black swan events and specifically around contingency planning. So, black swan events, I think all of you know, is something that's unpredictable, something that is beyond our control. And you can think of uh, 9/11, you could think of COVID, and things that we really haven't prepared for. However, it's important to have a contingency plan. There's stories about Herb Kelleher and Southwest Airlines that were more prepared than the other airlines, even though we're in Delta community here, that they didn't lose a beat when the government allowed them to go back in the air. They went back in the air right away, even filling planes just half full. But they didn't lay off any employees, and they kept going because there was some good planning behind that. I have a restaurant in my neighborhood called Sugo, and you think about restaurants during COVID, and a lot of them shut down. And some of the reason was, for some of them anyways, they probably weren't as prepared as they could be for something that they didn't expect was going to happen, but they might not have had the contingencies. I don't know if Sugo did or not, frankly, but they were really ready when COVID hit, that they had deliveries planned, they had pickups in a truck behind their restaurant. They had a variety of things that they went above and beyond, and going to that restaurant now, it's very successful. And now I want to be specific around not-profit organizations because I've been involved with them for a long time. And a lot of times, uh, nonprofits aren't as prepared as they could be. I'll give you an example. So, the rule of thumb is that you should have in a nonprofit 50% of your operating budget, annual operating budget, in reserve. I don't think many of them have that. And I've been recently in a situation where there's people questioning, why does the nonprofit have so much money? They're a nonprofit. And I'll tell you why, because they're being prepared for things that could happen. And in this case, there's been some situations of late that now that they have that reserve, it's allowing them to survive and probably continue to thrive during that period of time. So, contingency planning, thinking through things that you can do in case any situation comes up. It's good for nonprofits, it's good for profits, and it's something for all of us to remember. Be prepared. You don't know when the black swan's going to be coming, but I have to say it's going to hit us someday, some way, somehow. And those that are most prepared generally be the ones that not only survive, but they thrive.